Thank you so much for joining us. This is our Bible study night. As above, so below. We are talking about mercurial energy, Mercury to some of you guys. Thank you so much to each and every one of you guys that have been following us, that you have been subscribing to our platform. I want to say, if this is your first time in my life, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs. Those are African traditions. I also want to say salutations to my Madrina, to my Oba, and to my Padrino, and to all of my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, Adjays, whether you are atheist, whether you are Mason or Eastern Star. My platform for Christian people that practice the ATR. My platform is also from them that left the church. Don't want to have nothing to do with the church, but you still church in you, but you practice the ATR. This platform is for each and every one of you guys. And I say to each and every one of you guys that have been learning and growing, developing, this is going to be a good night for you. Also, what's up there, Chris, my Sagittarius? What's up from Philly? And then I got my Sagittarius from Detroit. Come on here, up north. And then I got my baby Scorpio. Thank you for being with us on tonight. To each and every one of you guys, as you've been notified, this is going to be a very, very good live. And like I say, I always keep it one real with y'all, and I keep it 1,000 in honor of my Fedi Fun Obatala. What's up there, my Pisces in the house? Boaz. Yeah, Sagittarius back to back. You know how we like to do it, back to back. What's up, Unveiling, and my Pisces in the house? Much love to each and every one of you guys, and thank you for the comments. Thank you for the share. Thank you both for the pictures. To each and every one of you guys that have been subscribing to our platform, and those that are coming newly from TikTok. Bendición. Much love. My mom got her raise at work recently. New Year's candle work. I know that's right. Thank you so much for giving that testimony, my baby Scorpio. That's Yvette. That's the Cancer in the house. She got her raise on her job. Them New Year candle been working, manifesting. What's up, Karen O'Brien? What's up, my Gemini? Mwah, mwah, mwah. Much love. Just waiting on my Natasha Foster. My chocolate without nuts. She got ovaries. I'm the one got nuts. Okay, just in case y'all confused about that. We live in a society, everybody just switching over, but I am by spiritual, and I am the Mafedi Fum Alafia. And to each and every one of you guys, I just said that out loud. I am excited because we are growing, we're developing, and it is important that many of you guys that do not get the opportunity to get in my classes, but to take the teaching that I teach here that is universal. Now remember, I do not teach my personal opinions, neither do I teach my practice. But what I do teach on this platform is universal law. It doesn't matter where you are, whether you're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, whether you practice the dark arts, whether you on the lighter side of magic. Universal laws apply to each and every one of us. And when I say applicable, that means I don't care who you are, where you at this, whether you rich, poor, whether you straight, gay, or bi, whether you crisscross, whether you knock kneaded, whether you pigeon-toed, this is the live for you. To all of you that do not understand that energy is real and it cannot be destroyed. It can be transformed or transmuted, but it cannot be destroyed. So when it comes down to our melanated people and our Che, it is an eternal thing. And so therefore, when I practice magic, I practice magic from the concept. If I utilize my energy, it is an eternal spell. That is an internal conjure. And so I am very thoughtful, and I sit down and count the call before I actually do conjure, because I know how lasting the effects of my energy is. I need us that follow me to understand that even though we believe in, I'm a Sagittarius, my moon is in Aries, my rise sign Pisces, I believe in freedom. But I also believe that energy needs to be understood before it is applied. And so therefore, when it comes down to doing any type of conjure or spell work or root work, or whether you're working with fetishes or not, it is important to understand that energy is eternal. There go my Darius, Pisces in the house. We got a lot of Pisces. So I am very, very excited about what I'm going to share in honor of my own head, Arisha, my Fedi Fun Oya, and my mama, Mama Chola, and Madre Agua, also Mami Water, to Oshun Mare, and to all of the serpentile spirits that walk with me and work with me. I salute you and thank you. To my Aguns, my ancestors, and to all of those spirits that assist me in my present, in honor of my Fedi Fun Ochosi, Minister Mario, Dawkins, we honor his spirit and his arche that is present as well. A part of, he's the first Orisha priest Santero of Apostolic, as well as the first scratch Polero and Palo Miambe. So thank you, and to each and every one of you guys, to all of you, to my padrinos, whether in Ifa, Voodoo, not in Voodoo, there's not called a padrino in Voodoo, but to all of you that have had a heavy hand in my my upbringing and my development in the HRs, I want to say thank you to all of the madrinos that have been a participant about birthing me and being a part of that process. I thank you as well. So we're going to talk about something tonight, and we are in this Bible study night. So y'all know I like to break stuff down, and so therefore, since it is Bible study night, I'm going to share some stuff. Now, those that do not know the title, it says false humbleness to mask my confidence. And I want to be particular because I think that, especially coming up in the church, and all of you that have been affected by the church, and that's even the people that don't go to church, but their parents went to church. So a lot of the doctrination, no matter whether you go to church or not, still impacts your life, because there are people that have gone into church, whether they've been consistent, whether they was in and out the church, or whether they was they straddling the fence. It didn't matter. They still had the influence of Christianity on their thought process and how they did things. And you know, it's one thing to see people that don't even go to church telling you about what ain't God and what's the devil and demonic, and they have no relationship with the institution that we utilize to worship and honor that particular deity, whether masculine or feminine energy. So I want to speak tonight about confidence. I want to teach you tonight the difference between arrogance. Arrogance, by definition, is to think more than you are. This is where Apostle Paul said that he was not preaching beyond his measure of grace or his gift. When you are operating beyond your extension or your measure, that is arrogance. Confidence is accomplishing things within your talent, your skill, and your ability. And so therefore it builds your self-esteem based off of what you have accomplished. Now, there are people out here that have natural energy, which are Sagittarius and Aries. That is a natural energy. Fire signs are naturally confident. That's also Leo. Those that energy, that arche that you hear me speak from, has a lot to do with my accomplishments. Not that I'm just a Sagittarius, not that I just have an Aries moon, but there's a lot of things at a very young age, certain man. What's up, Love, my Taurus? What's up, Monique 444 Cancer in the house? I need y'all to understand that when I am speaking on magic, and I'm speaking on spell work, and I'm speaking on the ATRs, and I'm speaking on reversal work or healing work, or I am coming from a place, sir and man, of extreme confidence based off of a resume. When David was standing in front of Goliath, there is my chocolate without nuts. She got pubic hair, but she don't have nuts. I have nuts. Okay? Some days I have balls, and today I'm going to be carrying a lot of them. Balls. So, thank you, my Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina. Thank you so much. I'm rocking my Fedifun. Okay? O Batala. Okay? Even Dumbalaf, white. Any entity that operated in that energy and frequency on Bible study night. So, I need y'all to understand. When a man or woman that is operating in the arche of confidence, they are operating based off of a level of self-esteem regarding themselves and the magic that they carry. Are we hearing me? What's up there, Linda Green, my Scorpio? Wait a peach. Last time you had me a peach. You don't want me to... Oh, you should put up a cherry because I like busting cherries too. But besides the point, I work with a peach. Hell, some days I work with a watermelon. I might have a fat cat. I might have to... Whatever. But I'm an equal opportunist. So... when it comes down to spell work and conjuring, when you're listening at a man or woman, Mary Bond, what's up there? My love in the house. when you are listening to a man or woman operating in the arche of confidence, like Dave, all right, cherry and peach, all right, I feel you. Huh? One fruit at a time. So when you think about when Apostle Ely is speaking, he is coming from an arche, a level of confidence where the divine mother and father, the Egun, have performed enough works and manifestation that I speak in a way that is more definite than others may speak. I have a level of confidence that when I pray, I believe that not only will my prayers be answered, but I will get manifestation. I also speak in a way that when I decree a thing, I know it shall come to pass. And when I speak, I understand that the kingdom of God is on the inside, and that kingdom backs what I speak. I also understand me abiding in the truth and the reality of the universal law, that I am educated enough and I'm knowledgeable enough how to influence the probability of a positive outcome, no matter how bad the report is. I'm going to say that again. See, some people don't understand that I don't operate in delusion. Even when I was talking to Shadow Wolves regarding a lot of the readings that Minister Mario got, and how Iku was searching for him, and Iku was after him, and Iku is the year of return for death. And so because of my level of relationship with the spirit of the dead, I need your ebasa. My confidence is not in arrogance. My confidence is in the understanding who is backing me. What's up there, Adelaide from Australia? Sending love. Thank you so much. We receive that love because the energy is intoxicating. All right there, my baby Scorpio. You better flow with that word. Yes, you will become drunken in the arche. Now, and y'all know I don't mind taking advantage of you when you're tipsy. So when you think about conjure, when you think about spirituality, and then I speak something, a lot of people that do not walk in that arche, that do not walk in that that energy, that frequency, a lot of times they interpret that behavior or that energy as being arrogant. And so they try to devalue or minimize the effect of what it is to be confident. Even though in the scripture, the Bible talks about having confidence or trust in the Lord, trusting in his name. If you're going to invoke a spirit and you do not have the confidence in that energy, when I say in the name of Yahshua or Emmanuel, if I say Jesus Christ, if I say Obatala, if I call the name of a divinity, if I call the name of an ancestor or Egun, I want you to understand I have confidence in my relationship and experience with that particular energy, that particular frequency, and that particular vibration. Subscribe. Love the vibe and the decorum. All right there. Thank you so much. I love it too. I hope I'm projecting the arche. So when it comes down to spell work, when it comes down to working with an entity, a deity. What's up, Minister Air, my Aquarius in the house? When you're working with that, it has to come from a place why it says to study to show yourself approved. You have heard enough from Apostle Ely that sometimes when I tell you everything's going to be all right, you don't think that I understand what you up against. But the problem is that you don't understand I've been up against greater. The problem is you don't understand I've been there and done that. And I have been successful in defeat. See, when you have somebody that has went against the government, when you have somebody that has went against the legal system, when you have somebody that has went against racism and colorism and any other form of these ism, and they are still being victorious, then you start understanding that this is not about arrogancy. This is about confidence in what has already occurred. So when I light a candle for you, you got to remember I have lit a candle for thousands of others. Before I pronounce healing in your life, you got to understand you're not the only person that I have declared healing in your life. So therefore, when I speak on today, when I speak in my platform, I am speaking in the arche of confidence. I noticed that you mentioned death. I am an Egyptologist. And death is something that I am faced with all the time. Ecologist. I'm sorry, I pronounced that wrong. I have learned the language and the stories. The energy is just crazy when I am there. Let me tell you something. When it comes down to the Arche of Mafedi Fun Oya and me being a child of the dead, even with Baron Samzi and Voodoo, it is just as transformative. It is the understanding of the cycle of life, the breakdown, the decay. To break a curse, you got to know how to break it down. To break the cycle of sickness, you got to know how to, like, we always look at death as something negative because of how it has been translated and spoken of. But in order to resolve an issue, sometimes that issue has to decay. This is when we say, old things are passed away. That's a form of death. Behold, all things become new. Spring, things springing forth. These are the concept of cycle. These are the concept of understanding. My level of confidence is understanding the cycle. What's up, my Capricorn / Sagittarius from Las Vegas? When you are on my website, when you are on my Patreon, you got to understand, I'm not going to be speaking to you in the terms of a defeated individual. I'm also not going to speak to you in the term of speaking about being more than a conqueror, and I don't have a resume of being a conqueror. I'm sorry, certain ma'am, and because I had something that went on my TikTok, so I got to clarify. You're not going to have Apostle Ely on live because you have Christian ideas about spirituality. I don't have a false humility or an air of humbleness that truly ain't me. To be a real spiritualist, you have to be true to your energy. I am a Sagittarius. The humility that I carry, that I will humble myself up under the mighty hand of the divine Father and Mother. I will humble myself to be guided by the ancestors and the Egun, but a person to walk around as though I am not who I say I am not that guy. When I talk about things that I have gone through, I am speaking from a perspective of being successful at what I do. And when I talk from an aspect of what I do, I am talking about something I have actually participated in. See, I'm not out here telling you something that I read. I'm not telling you something I saw on television or I saw on a YouTube or because I heard a good story from one of my tatas, my mumbos, my hugas, or my good friends. I'm talking about something that Apostle Ely participated in. If I tell you about orgies, it's because I participated in them. And let me tell you something, I might not have slept with everybody in the orgy, but I knocked off quite a few while I was there. You understand? Because I believe in the fruit cocktail anointing. I'm going to eat as much fruit as I can so I can have as much experience, because that's Sagittarius energy. Now, you might not like to hear that, but I have a higher success rate of satisfying somebody than you got. And I speak from a place of experience. Not only do I have that volcano going out, I got that volcano going out, and I got things erupting all over the place. So when I come here and talk to you from the place of experience, I'm also talking to you from the place of confidence. Can you post a Patreon link? It's in my bio on both of them, on my YouTube and my TikTok. But I think Monique can do it for you. She said she's going to do it in a minute. Let me explain something to y'all. What I do on this platform is not just talk. It ain't just strong talk. It is an experience that I've already gone through. A lot of y'all with that Christian mentality, you want people to walk around here and acting like, oh, I'm a wretch undone. I don't think I'm a wretch undone. I think I'm a temple and a tabernacle of the Most High, of the divine spirit. I believe that I am an oracle. I believe I'm a channel of the divine energy. So therefore, God don't want no junk. God don't make no junk. And so therefore, I'm not junk. I am made in the image and after the likeness of the divine. I am the microcosm of the universe. I am well connected because of my melanated energy and my frequency with Mother Earth. And so therefore, I don't have to walk around here as though I am not who I say I am. And if I tell you I can do something, I can goddamn get it done. You understand? Now, I might have to go further than most people in order to get it done. I might have to stay up late. I might have to do a whole lot of things to get the desired outcome. But at the end of the day, when I tell you I have capacity and capability of doing things, I am not going to walk around here as a priest of my practice, as a conjurer and a necromancer of the dark art, to walk around here and acting as though I am not who I say I am, to make you feel comfortable. Now, what I need to explain as I'm saying this is I wrote this down. False humility and humbleness is to mask or hide my confidence. This is why when you study and you read the story about David out there, we're in front of Goliath, and when David was talking, that's when his brothers and the other people in the military said that David was out there mocking them. Because David came out there with that confidence. And he came out there with that confidence because God had already delivered the bear and the lion in his hand. See, people that walk in confidence always make other people that lack confidence, that lack stability, and lack a resume, we make them uncomfortable. And that is, sir, ma'am, is not my problem. And I am not here on this platform, whether you're an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumin, Congo, I'm not here to make you feel comfortable about being mediocre or basic. I'm not here to make you feel comfortable because you charge one thing and I charge another. I don't charge, I get donation, but I'm using it as a terminology, okay? I'm not here to make you feel more than, I'm not going to mask my ability to satisfy and to bring glory to the divine because you lack that capacity or ability. Now, you believe the report of the lawyer. You will believe the report of the doctor. You believe the report of your enemies. I, sir, man, believe the report of my divine ancestors. Dr. Edward says love is one of the most intense feelings felt by a man. Another is hate. Forcing yourself to feel indiscriminate love is very unnatural. Agree. Let me tell y'all something. I say this oftentimes, so let me say it this way. Magic, energy, frequency, and vibration is natural. When you possess an energy and you're trying to operate in an energy that is not you to be conducive for another man or woman or a society or an environment, you're working against self. For me to get out on this platform because it makes other people that are not confident in their stuff, they may even know their stuff and still not be confident. Just because a man is well endowed doesn't make them confident. Just because somebody earns good money doesn't make them confident. Just because somebody is pretty or fine or sexy does not make them confident. That is an energy, that is a frequency, it is a state of mind. And when you allow other people to come in and try to make you feel a certain type of way based off of the level of confidence that you exhibit, whether it is a Christian, whether it is somebody in Ifa or Voodoo, whether it's somebody on a professional level. And let me tell you something, even at UPS, as a UPS driver, one thing when I get in meetings, I don't allow, especially inexperienced people, especially people that got positions that they got because of skin folk and kin folk and buddy system. You are not even qualified to be in a position. But one thing I don't allow you to do is to minimize or disrespect my experience and what I bring to the table. You understand? Because I am very confident in my performance. I am not egotistical. I am very confident in the performance of the report that I got from the person that I service. You understand? So when you are out here, he gone. Ignore him. Thank you, baby. So when it thinks about these concepts and when it comes down to spirituality, a lot of times people think that titles and they think that certain things just give them the voice to speak on stuff. When the truth is, they themselves don't have their track record. A paper on the wall. Do you not know how many people that got papers on the wall are not successful in servicing the well-being and the health of their clients? What is your success rate in your profession? Huh? If you're a mechanic, how many cars have you actually fixed that didn't break down after you fixed them? Okay, if you're a beautician, how many people's hair is healthy based off your hands being in their hair versus how many people have fell out or they've damaged their hair because of how you have been servicing them. When I get out here on this platform, I am basing my level of confidence on the success rate of my clientele. The people that have already partaked in the services of Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. And when I talk to you about my whoredom and how I got whole tendency and my sexual prowessness, that is based off of the success rate. I have a higher probability. You understand? This is not somebody out here that did a conjure or a spell and went to the cemetery 1 or 2 times. When I tell you about my cemetery work, that is based off of a success rate. Not just because I went to the graveyard. Because there's other people going to the graveyard and ain't nothing happening. All they doing is bringing back some dirt, some rock. They ain't bringing back no arche. They not bringing back no spirits. They not bringing back no power. That's them. I'm talking about Chief Apostle Samuel on my platform. I am not, and neither am I concerned. But I want y'all to know the difference when I am speaking. That when you try to emulate somebody that actually has the confidence to perform the works that they are talking about, that is very different than repeating knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that you are regurgitating from somebody that is as confident as I am. And I am not arrogant because I don't operate beyond my grace, my measure, or my ability. I don't go beyond what has been spoken to me. What I have been given permission and jurisdiction to operate in. If the divine said it's a go and I shall recover all, I don't give no F's about whoever standing in front of me. Once the divine said I shall recover all, once the divine said I'm going to be the head and not the tail, who trying to stop me and who trying to block me is irrelevant. All you're going to do is become a part of my resume, my history, and depending on what type of fish you are that I'm frying, I might not ever mention your ass. Because if you are minnow in this process, I will not even mention you that I rolled over your ass. You understand? You will be a pothole in the street I'll never talk about. You will be a bottle cap that I rolled over that I will never discuss. You understand? But there are things in this life that I use as a resume, just like David did. The bear, I'm going to testify. The lion, I'm going to testify. Hell, I will give even more credit to the ant because the ant is a builder. You understand? But some of y'all don't understand when you are listening to me, this is experience sitting up here. Now, to the young lady, I don't know if you meant anything by what you put on my TikTok because y'all know TikTok allow y'all to call us bully when you come up there. And I don't know if you was being funny or trying to be funny. Ma'am, I don't know if you even know who you fooling with. I don't even know what the reason. But let me explain something to you. Huh? I put on my TikTok, if I showed up, I had my UPS uniform on. And I said, if I show up to your door, what package would you like me to deliver? And where would you like me to put the package? So the young lady put up under that she will have her sage in her hand. So all of us that do not know that sage is ruled by Jupiter, which is an air element, and you use sage to remove and banish energy. So I don't know if she meant anything, but if you on my platform, you following me, you say you friends with me, you should know not to say that to a Sagittarius. Because first of all, I got plenty of confidence as a Sagittarius. The idea that I have a moon in Aries is another layer of confidence. So you got both fire elements walking in confidence, and then my rising sign is Piscean energy. Huh? Poseidon, king. Huh? King of the ocean. I'm crowned. So you trying to say that you would sage if I came to your door. So if this show, now I know for a fact your baby daddy don't look like this. I know for a fact your biological father don't look like this. I know for a fact the Negroes you laid down with don't look like that. Okay? So when you, see, that was arrogance talking, because you can't convince me that if I showed up, somebody that make over $100,000 showed up at your door, that you would sage me, You might suck me, but you not going to sage Apostle Samuel Jr. So I'm a Sagittarius. So let's get this real clear. My confidence has nothing to do with social media. My confidence has nothing to do with who likes or don't like. Because one thing I have learned on social media, that people that you can compare yourself with, you will like their stuff. And people you cannot compare, you couldn't even see yourself even having an opportunity to get any of this. Those are the people you don't hit like. Out of all of the people that is qualified to attest to Apostle Ely, you of all people had no business speaking. So let me say it to you like this. False humility and humbleness will mask my confidence so that others feel comfortable comparing themselves to me. So you trying to say, man, so let me break it down to you like this. After seeing your picture, I promise you that my dog Shango, my dog that's in there, huddled up right now, I promise you that Shango gets better compliments than you. I bet you that Shango has been called good looking and pretty more than you have. I got sons that look better than you. I got sons that are better shape than you are. I have nieces, nephews. I actually have a biological sister that we are aesthetically very nice looking people. My sister is shapely and I am. So I made sure, and I'm not trying to be nasty on my platform, but for you, this is why I tell people all the time, black people have a hard time digesting confident men and women, especially black men in the United States. It don't matter what you don't accomplish. It doesn't matter what you offer, no matter what you display. I don't care that you don't like my pictures. It doesn't make me less attractive. Huh? I don't care if you don't like my pictures, because you know what it doesn't change? It doesn't change that I am actually built like this. Huh? So you want me to believe that if this showed up to your door, that you would not allow any of this at 51 years old. At 51, you won't let that in. That's what you want us to believe. Somebody that look like you, somebody that's shaped like you. You want us to believe. Matter of fact, Shango built better than you. And he got 4 legs. So when you out here looking at melanated men and women out here that are walking in confidence and it bothers you, that's not a them thing, that's a you thing. Instead of you to understand, this is why I give my Ache out, this is why I give my products out, because I am confident in your success and your ability. But what I don't oblige is when melanated people like to do underhanded comments with people. That's not good. We should be able to congratulate. We should be able to support. We should be able to acknowledge the success rate of a man or woman. But what we do, we are not accustomed to dealing or communicating or engaging with confident men and women. Ashley, you're strong. Oh no, she ain't got Shango beat. Huh? Let me tell you something. That young lady could not win a beauty contest with a gorilla. That young lady could never. Huh? Let me explain something to you. I don't get out here and do what these other men doing, trying to get people to look at them a certain type of way. I actually try to have, but what you're not going to do to a Sagittarius, you can't take away nothing that God has blessed me with. Nothing. Huh? Huh? When I say I'm well endowed from heaven to earth. Sweetheart, I am endowed by the Most High and the Divine Mother above and beneath. Ain't none of this. This blessed over here. Now, just because I don't go out here and flex what I got, don't mean I can't deliver what I got. You hear me? So if you had the opportunity to have something like this standing in front of your door, other than a delivery, if you ever had a man this fine, to get between your thighs on today, but you You know how many beautiful men and women I got on my platform? Let me tell you something, sweetheart. I have men on my platform that got a better gray hair than you. I actually got better gray hair than you, huh? And then for you to have the type of wig and weave in your head. My mother has a cosmetology license and my sister has a cosmetology. So before you come for this Sagittarius, understand who you're dealing with and who's around me. You understand? Huh? Not only your dad would want some of this. We ain't even talking about your mama. So don't come for the Sag. Whether I'm on TikTok, whether I'm on YouTube, whether I'm on Instagram, whether I'm on social media, if you find me in the whole house, if you see me walking down the sidewalk after coming out of the outhouse, understand, I'm not the one. Sweetheart, on no day of the week. Because guess what? Ain't none of this makeup, ain't none of this a filter. All this is homegrown. Any day, you tell me which one you got. Huh? This ain't no girdle. Ain't no girdle here. Ain't nothing holding this in. And only thing I got here is got something to hold this down. Because I don't want to, so I wear a certain type of underwear to make sure everything stays in place. But I'm not holding anything in. I'm just holding something down. You understand? So get it right. Obatala. All right? Don't come for me. And don't put no slick ass comments up under my video. If you can't compliment and tell the truth, huh? Each side of me. Please. My Sagittarius says steamrolling. No. Because when melanated men walk in confidence, it bothers you. When melanated men speak of their accomplishment, it bothers you. When you have somebody authentically out here, because if I want to be a sex symbol, I know how to be a sex symbol because I have what it takes. So if you're expecting me to act like, oh no, no. One thing, I was at delivering a package. And I have a cousin. I'm not the only good looking man in my family. I'm not the only built man in my family. So I have a cousin that he's a little younger than I am. He's right behind me in age. And so the girls at the store at the business, she was complimenting. She found out she was talking about my cousin, but she did not know that was my cousin. So I told her that's my cousin. So she was like, no, it's not. I said, yes, he is. I said, so I actually called him. I said, cuz I got this girl here and she don't realize. And he was like, yeah, that's my cousin. So she was like, oh my God. So when I got off the phone, she said, Sammy, I'm not saying you fine. She said, the difference between, she said, your cousin is fine. And white women say hot. They say he hot, but he don't know it. She said, you hot and you know it. I'm a Sagittarius. There's no way that I am not going to declare what is obvious. And let me say this on the reverse side of what I'm talking about. If you want to practice magic with me, is if I was unattractive, you would say so. If I was bad built, not neat and pigeon toe, you would say so. If I had a leaky eye and I had a scar in my face or something was defected about me, you would have no problem saying, you say, no, that nigga is knowledgeable, he is smart, but he sure is ugly. If you can speak the obvious of something negative, then you should be able to speak the obvious of something that is positive. You understand? And not that being on tender eye is unattractive, because guess what? That beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You understand? But you, sweetheart, you of all of the women, I have better looking men. I got men on that got better looking skin, that got softer skin. You know what I'm saying? Then you look hard in the face, huh? You look hard in the face. And for you to come and say something like that, it offended the dear God that was on the inside of me. Because I don't understand, out of all, almost 15,000 followers I got, of all of the beautiful men and women that I have on my platform, why did you feel a need to say that? Of all the beautiful people, all of the sexy people, all of the knowledgeable people, all of the people that have status, why did you feel compelled out of all my 15,000 followers? Am I not speaking as a true Sagittarius? Don't do that, baby. Don't do yourself a disservice. I walk in my arche. I walk in my energy. Love from Ice Willow. Come town. I don't know what that is. You're not going to get a Sagittarius. You're not going to get somebody with their moon in Aries to walk around here as this frail individual and that is not confident in the things that has already been accomplished. You don't like my level of confidence. You don't like my expression of love. You don't like my my flexing of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I am sorry, sir, man. But guess what? If I have the track record, why can I declare it? Why can I boast? Why can my soul boast in his or her God? Because y'all, if I was a scammer, if I was a person that did not have my track record, you wouldn't have no problem saying that. But because you can't say that. So all you could talk about, let me say you could never. And let me tell you this, sweetheart. You, based off of how you look and how you build, you don't need sage to repel me. You the sage. It's a looking at you, how you fixed up. And how you presented yourself, you're more than enough to repel me. You don't need sage to get rid of Apostle Ely. All you need to do is be you. And to look like that and then have a bad attitude, or you weren't selective in looking at what type of man that you were talking about, because a lot of you think my confidence is in my looks. The beauty of who I really am comes from the inside. But the energy that permeates my being, it helps my looks. My Fedi Funo Shun brings me beauty. And I was born. Chief Apostle Ely was born on Friday. I walk in my energy. And I walk, and guess what? Even when I go through trials and I go through my Scorpio energy transformation, my Phoenix experience, my beauty turns into ashes. So my life is beautiful. My platform is beautiful. And I present beautiful. I don't care that you don't hit likes on that don't bother me. But if you can't congratulate because my house and what I have looks way better than what you got to offer. Don't do that. And that's why, and I'm telling y'all, that comes from Christianity. All that I'm a wretch undone, I don't believe none of that shit. That shiggity, I don't believe in none of that. I don't believe in no wretch undone. If I have grown men, grown gay, straight, and bi men that can compliment Apostle Ely, I ain't gonna let a woman that don't outlook my dog talk about me. I ain't finna do it. No. A lot of people could have said something to me, but you was not that one. A lot of people could have hinted off about some sage. I still would have checked them. But when I realized out of 15,000 people following me, you can't outlook my. If I bring Shango in here right now, Shango gonna get more compliments than you. Shango gonna get called pretty more than you. Shango gonna get called good looking. White, black, rich, poor, they gonna compliment Shango. Shango gonna walk the dog with you. You getting dog walked by my dog. And then you gonna come to the master, the owner of the dog. You have never been licked or sucked as much as I have. Girl, bye. Bye, Felicia. Ain't nothing fake and phony about me, and ain't nothing humble about me no more. Being humble I'm a Sagittarius. I'm fire energy for real. And I'm Aries moon. And then I'm an old soul with Piscean energy. I don't know what was going on with your day, but all of y'all ain't. My baby's going. Shango is a cutie, born up in Jupiterian energy Thursday. We have a natural flow of energy. When I have sex, I talk all kind of trash. If to all of my hoes out there that I done gave you some of this stiff wood, they'll tell you. I tell you what I'm gonna do before I do it. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and then I sit back and watch the results of my operation. I talk all kind of trash. But at the end of the day, as long as I can back it up, I'm like Beyonce's son. He got a big ego, but he can back it up. I can say whatever I want. Shango get his balls licked more than you get your coochie licked. You understand? You're not even in the compliance with my dog. He's an husky. Huh? You can't. Don't ever walk in an arena with this level of confidence. And when I say confidence, I'm talking about resume. Huh? And the thing about this, it gets better. Because guess what? I ain't hiding nothing. I don't hide my clothes, my body behind clothes. Huh? And guess what? Could you do what I'm finna do right now? Could you do that? Huh? I ain't got no big forehead. I ain't hiding nothing. I'm proportioned. Hell wrong with you. You got a head full of weed and it ain't even good with synthetic weed. You ain't even got human hair. You ain't even got yakky hair. Damn hair falling down your sideburn like oodles or noodles. Don't do that. I'm a melanated man in the United States. It takes great power for us to walk in confidence and speak in confidence. You hear me? And if you whatsoever to get a 6-figure man, because let me tell you something. Another thing, Chris, I don't know. She might think because when they see that I'm a delivery guy. You think I'm a FedEx delivery guy. You think I'm a DHL delivery guy. You think I'm an Amazon. We do not make the money that them people make. And I ain't frowning on them. I'm glad they got a job. I'm glad they got occupation. But the UPS driver on a whole nother level. Just like I'm on a whole nother level than your baby daddy or any other Negro you don't went down on. And let me tell you something. You would be honored. Huh? That any part of your body touch any inch of this. But I deny you. Because you ain't got good sense. Ain't no way you can look at something this obvious and turn around and talk about what you want let in your house. What you already let in your house. Huh? What you should have been, when you seen my video, you should have said you would get on your hands and knees and open up your mouth and hope that I will overlook what I'm looking at and still give you some. That's what you should have said, but you ain't had the confidence to speak the truth. See, when you are really magical and you really spiritual, you don't have a problem giving another man or woman their props. It is too many people that claim to be spiritual. It is too many people claim to be authentically who they say they are. And you have a problem with giving another man or woman their props. You have a problem with acknowledging their accomplishment. You have a problem with acknowledging their skill set and giving, even if it excels your ability. Huh? Why you can't love on me? Oh, he only look like that because he got on. I could take these glasses off and I still look like this, huh? You can actually put the glasses on or off. It's still gonna be what it is. We can't keep going into 2024 with all this pretense. When you come on my platform, you got to be expecting confidence. You gotta come on my platform. You got to understand that I have a resume. I don't have a reason not to boast and brag about my egoons. I don't have a reason not to boast and brag about my spirituality. I have no reason not to boast and brag about what God has done. These are pure facts. I spit knowledge, wisdom, understand that I know that most people cannot even afford to teach because they don't know it. Number two, they can't afford to give it to you because then they ain't even on a level. I know what I'm out here doing, and I have a right to have the level of confidence. And when I have beautiful people, sexy people, educated people telling me you got it going on, Apostle Ely, and then when I get a no-name brand ass, basic ass individual because you got some following on TikTok, and you refuse to give me acknowledgement of something. I'm putting out real content, real knowledge, real wisdom, things that are actually helping people, progressing people that got real jobs, that got real businesses, that got real lives, that got real responsibilities. And you gonna bring your rack, huh? I could take your baby daddy. I'm prettier in the face than you is, and you a woman. I bet he would rather wake up in the morning and turn around and look at this mug than to see that you wonder why he sleep with his back to you. I bet you don't wonder no more. You ain't never woke up and saw him facing you. Confidence. I would never get on this platform and pretend to be something that I am not. And one of the things I ain't is humble to people. I will work with people. I will yield the right away. I will give other people an opportunity. But to walk around as I'm not confident, I'm very confident. And I don't care what it is that I do, whatever God bless me with. And I hope that my confidence does not make you feel that I need to minimize that. Because that's not going to happen. And let me explain to some of y'all. All of y'all, what's your favorite color? Blue. My favorite color is blue. Navy blue. Let me tell you something. There are a lot of people that want you to minimize your confidence, which is your accomplishment, so that you will lower yourself to a place where they, at that point, that they can compare and say y'all the same. Do you not know how many other men? What's the purpose of excelling in the ATRs or anything in life when you're going to be compared with everybody that's basic and mediocre and that don't want much out of life in the HR? Why would do that? I know you just didn't go there. 100 to 10,000. Yes, I did. Huh? Think about that. The average person that has a problem with this type of confidence that is warranted is because you want me to demean myself on a level where you feel that you are in a place where you could pull somebody like me. Huh? When I was speaking of delusion, the house of delusion, them the lies you tell yourself. Huh? How many men that look like me that done been in the bed with you that allowed you to suck them off just in charity, based off of charity? Because you know when a hard prick don't have no conscience. How many men of my caliber that you done had in your life that's about you? I know your paper still, your paper is as blank as this white sheet. So the next time you get a delivery man at your door that's wearing a brown uniform that say UPS, his potential earning is over $100,000. He's not Amazon. He's not DHL. I got insurance. And I got 401k. And that ain't including investment property. And if I showed up to your doorpost, you did exactly right. You sage. Because you know you're not worthy to get none of this. And I close. Thank you so much for that the Cash App. So in case you didn't know who doing your conjure and why I am so confident that you're going to get healed, why I'm so confident that you're going to win your lawsuit, why I'm so confident that you're going to get your desired outcome, that's where that comes from. That comes from many, 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 many years of experience of getting victory after victory after victory. And guess what? I done took more wins than losses. So what's wrong with me projecting in reason and in rationale the level of participation that the divine has been in my life? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with me acknowledging the revelation that God and Divine Mother has given me? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with me acknowledging that these spirits stand up for me and speak for me? What's wrong? Why does that bother you? That I operate from all 9 realms because I'm a melanated dark skin, not a light skin, but a melanated dark skin, black of the berry, sweet of the goddamn juice, brother, in the United States of America with all this racism that you walking around here with this type of confidence and this kind of track record? The only way you get a pretty man like me, he don't want to work. Because my grandma used to tell her, a Negro that don't want to work will go for anything. And if he don't want to work, he'll lay down with you. But if he had any kind of job, if he had a paper route, he wouldn't lay down with you. If he was out there selling cans and bottles, he'll take a chance of not fooling with you. But he got to not want to work for you to get some of that. So if you want me to burn confidently, healing incense, better business, high John, oil of gladness, triple threat, 7 chakra, confidently, peace, love, roll opener, mental clarity, blockbuster, money, guardian angel, ancestor, protection, reversal, stop gossip, and courtroom, the Godiva Chocolate King. Go ahead on Shamari. Come on, Cancer. You better say that. Right here playing with me like I'm Mr. Pillsbury Doughboy. I'm the Rock. I rock it steady. 3 guardian angel. I got you, Darius. Right here playing with your spiritual dad. With that foolishness. Better check yourself, girl. You need to send me an offering. You need to tip me for giving you a straightening for free. So you don't do that with no other delicious individual. Especially melanated. I don't know what it is about y'all that think y'all can say, because I'm dark-skinned chocolate, that I don't walk with confidence. Well, you know now. Butter noodle. I don't know what they said. I'll say it in a minute. And them incense hit. Yes, sir. You know how many testimonies I got on social media? Yeah, you do. Because if you follow me and unfriended me, you know how many testimonies I got. So you should have never came on there with that foolishness. Don't try to be funny with me. And I'm not apologizing because you ain't had no business saying nothing like that. What you should have said, I would love to have a man like you come to my front door. I would even love it better if you would come in. I work hard to get here. And to stay here. For to let no again. I could have easily deleted the comment, but I didn't. I told Mother Susan what I really wanted to say. But YouTube would have flagged that video. Hey! Thank you, baby, for taking care of my dinner tonight. Keish, thank you, baby. See what I'm talking about? Treat her, brother. Treat me right. Karen O'Brien, you didn't put anything in there. What do you need? What do you want? I got your offering, but it didn't say what you wanted. I really appreciate that, Keish. On today, these sisters are defeating trolls left and right. Yeah, they is handling business. I love y'all. I had to give y'all some power though. I didn't even know I can actually make moderators. I knew I do it on YouTube and I did it on TikTok, but they has been handling business. But all they've been doing is helping our algorithm as well. But this is the stuff that is so important that if you get into my magic and the things that I do, you're gonna have to have a certain level of confidence, and you can't have people out there trying to shoot it down. It's a high blessing to be a dark skin. Now you're here like you've been before. And you know just what I need. It took some time for me to see. I got you, Darius. Thank you. I'm going to say this again because I believe that this is worth saying. You might not have to go to the extreme that Sagittarius people go to make their point, but you should never allow anybody to devalue what you put out because whether they support it or don't support it, whether they honor it or don't honor it. At the end of the day, it is your accomplishment, and it is what builds up your self-esteem. And since they did not put that steam in yourself, then they shouldn't be trying to let the air out of your balloon. Too many people feel like they have a right to pass certain opinion. And when they hear the opinions of other people, they have a problem with that. You want to say something, and you could have said anything because there was plenty. And one thing about me, there's plenty of adjectives that you could have found in the English dictionary to come up to talk about Apostle Ely than what you said. That I do know. And if you thought you were being funny, you were not. I am a Sagittarius. Sense of humor is what we do. And I have gotten many laughs off of the truth about you. Now, I'm being funny and leave comedy to the professionals. Because the last thing you want to be made is a joke behind a Sagittarius with a moon in Aries with a rising sign Pisces. I need to know, what time do you do TikTok live? Actually, Keith, I don't do it at any set time. Wherever I feel led to go on there, that's what I do. There are random. Yeah, I'm very, very unscheduled. But y'all be picking them up. They do send out notifications, but like I say, I do post them after I do them on my YouTube channel. So no matter whether you miss them or not, I do. What I'm trying to do is, because I get up 6 o'clock every morning, so I'm gonna try to do some of those lives because I like the what you were telling me about the question and answer ring that I do on the TikTok, because I'm gonna keep on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna always have a subject matter, but on my TikTok I answer more questions for people that are interested in magic and spirituality. I've been doing it a very long time. I have a very high success rate, and I am very confident in my magic. I'm very confident in my talent and my products and the things that I put out on social media and also on my website. I'm very confident in anything that I stand behind. And to all of my hoes, you know I'm very confident when I stand behind you because I deliver. Remember that. And I might just start having some video because some of y'all think I'm out here running my mouth. I have two wives that can attest to my sexual skill. And I got a baby mama. I got 3 baby mamas. One I didn't marry. But I got 2 wives that could contest that this wood is a force to be reckoned with. And when you fool with Apostle Ely, you're going to go directly to Nutsville. I don't play and I don't apologize. And until I leave here, until God take me to glory, that's what it's going to be. UPS next day. Yes, sir. Yeah, the Patreon is all y'all do is donate. It's very, but I like to answer. I enjoy it. People most of the time, like I'm gonna say, like 90% of the people ask real authentic questions. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then you got 10% of come in with the foolishness, but it was very healthy for me because people were actually asking honest questions and wanted to know things. But I do not teach any of the secrets of the ATR, but I do share information that I feel like people should know, or they may have been misinformed in some form or fashion. So that's why I do it, and I like, and I'm really trying to help a lot of these younger people before they get out here in these spiritual streets and get messed up because they listening at people that really just out there to make $1 and they ain't in real conscience. what I do, you can go get a reading from a Baba, a Bokor, or any of those ATR. It's still gonna come back the same. He has those spirits. They walking with him, and they will fight for him. So he not out here jaw jacking. You understand? And a lot of y'all know that y'all been working on me, and none of that shit don't work, huh? You done threw at me. You done did work against me. You done tried to break up stuff. You done tried a lot of stuff, and you know that you can't F with me or my spirits, and especially this one that stand behind me. Huh? This one that stand behind me stronger than what's in your pot. That I ain't even talking about my other pot. I'm talking about the spirit that came into this world with me. This one that stand behind me. Nothing, not one of them Mfumbes in your pot can do nothing with that one. Not nail one of them. I will whoop all of y'all ass. And that ain't including the spirit that sits inside of my body. Because I got plenty of those sitting inside my body. I'm talking the one that stand behind me. Because I'm Legion for real. I'm Legion for real. So thank you for confirming that I am the man of God that I claim to be on this social media platform, okay? And I'm gonna bust your ass, okay? Not sexually. And I know that's probably what you want too, but because of how you done disrespected my spirit, I can't give you none of the good wood. The royal wood is off limits because you don't know how to behave. Keisha, I love the TikTok. All right, guys, it's after 7. All right, let me make sure I ain't forget nobody. Karen O'Brien, let me make sure, because she sent me a, but she didn't say. Normally she'll tell me what kind of incense. Okay. All right. All right, sweetheart. It's my favorite because I stay with the question. She and you do. She is truly a Scorpio. All right. Love y'all. God bless you.